recording artist and producer. She reunited with Francois's wife, Marlene. They were singers in Japan, so it's a real small world around here. And Carrie is also a veteran choreographer who has worked on some of the most popular TV shows in history and continues to actively produce and choreograph projects. She is president and CEO of her own production company, Intermedia Arts here in Los Angeles, and Carrie Ann has become a household name due to that position as judge on the ABC hit Dancing with the Stars. And to this day, she loves to dance. She loves to rock it. She loves to shake. She loves to rock her booty. In her heart of hearts, it is the movement, it is the soul in that music that will always inspire her as an artist. So ladies and gentlemen, take this opportunity to yell and scream and welcome back again the fabulously fierce Miss Carrie Ann Inaba.
Thank you, Tamlin. You are amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you, East West Players, for having me back. It's just an honor to be here, looking out amongst so many familiar faces. And I wanted to thank East West Players, just on a side there. Last year, when I was honored with the Visionary Award, a friend of mine, well, actually, he's now a friend of mine, but there was a gentleman by the name K.O. Wolford, who did a beautiful Kahiko dance for me. Anybody know K.O.? Do you guys remember last year? It was amazing. Well, this year I was asked to choreograph the TV Land Awards, where we actually featured Pacific dancing we did like a polyfusion dance number, and I was able to work with K.O. So I really wanted to thank East West Players because that was a great hookup, and we can really make connections here tonight. So really keep in mind the people you meet, and if you have opportunities to give them work, please open up your minds and work with them. Thank you, K.O. You're awesome. Okay, so now, back to my script. Sorry, teleprompter. It was like, oh. Okay, so as you've seen throughout the evening, obviously there are remarkably talented artists in the Asian Pacific community. For example, there's the vocal artistry, of course, of the Tony Award winner, Lea Salonga, who we just heard. She brings me to tears every time I hear her sing, I just want to be you. I wish I could sing half as good as you. And then we also saw the 2 Academy Award winners on stage with honoree Jessica Yu and, of course, presenter Chris Tashima. And of course we hear that Quest Crew is going to tear the house down to close the show. Yes, Asians can dance, that's for sure. And okay, of course, there's John's show. And, you know, it just doesn't get any better than this, you guys. You know, everybody's here tonight for the East West Players. And let's not forget, of course, State Controller John Chong. He's not chopped liver either, being the highest elected Asian American in California. So East West Players is proud to have been part of the path to supporting and nurturing Asian Pacific talent. And in turn, these artists and our stories continue to raise the visibility of the Asian Pacific community. We can all contribute to raise that visibility through East West Players in a variety of ways. We have so many stories to tell. I'm sure you all agree that the arts have played a very important part in developing all of us as artists, showing us through the media that we too could follow our dreams and prosper. So I'm here to ask you for help. Yes, I know that times are tough right now for everyone, but we have come so far, and we must continue to grow through these tough economic times. We have the ability to help further the mission, this mission of the East West Players and all of its programs right here, right now. You have the ability to help further the mission with all of its programs. There are envelopes in front of you on your table. And take a look. None of you looked. Look at those envelopes. Yes. Thank you very much. There are pens. Lights, please, because some people are having a hard time finding the envelopes. Lights up. See the envelopes? Okay. So, we would love to ask you to give generously. I know it's always an awkward moment, and it slows down the evening of the entertainment, but if I can just speak from my heart, it's very important to give, especially in times like this. I know we're all going through sort of sad times and worries and fears about the future, but I'm telling you, the best medicine to heal those fears and those worries is to give. And this cause, as you can see by the talent we've seen on the stage, is a worthy cause. We have many more stories to tell. We have many more Academy Awards to win. We have many more things to accomplish. So please, if you can, any amount helps. Please think about that as you fill in that envelope. And we want to ask you to please don't forget to put your name and your address on the envelopes, because this is a tax write-off, and they will send you a receipt through the mail so that you can get that benefit as well, okay? Sorry, I went off prompter completely. I just was speaking from my heart. But you can choose to support this cause in many ways. So one, obviously, the most important right now is the envelopes, but there's also the arts and educational programming, or the main stage programming, as you've seen in the video that was before dinner, or to support East-West participation with our sister organization, Pan-Asian Repertory Theater in New York, to bring the musical Imelda to New York City in October as part of the Asian American Theater Festival. Now that is visibility, don't you think? Imelda obviously is based on the infamous First Lady of the Philippines and was a popular hit at the East-West Players in 2005. So now, once again, the fourth option is that one important one that's sitting on your table. Please support East-West Players. They've supported us. I don't know if many of us would be where we are today doing the things that we're doing without East-West Players. It starts at the basic level. Whatever you can do, please, if you can do a little something, we'd really appreciate it. So thank you so much, all of you, for being out here tonight and supporting the cause. I truly appreciate it, and I know East-West Players does too. Thank you, East-West Players!
Now, does Carrie and Inaba rock or what? Again, I'd like to reiterate everything that she said from the heart and soul. Of course, you can see these teleprompters are here and that she read a lot of it. But when she speaks about asking for your support, for your monies, for your donations to support East-West Players, that really does come from her spirit. I'd like to just to reiterate that whatever funds that you can possibly give to us this evening, it is so appreciated, because again, when I see these students here in the orchestra, from the Olympia Youth Orchestra, when I see the students perform at PAAC or PEAK, the children's theater group that roams around the various schools here in the city and acts out stories that reflect our American culture, our Asian American culture, or our Asian cultures, you are giving the youth, the children who will follow us and support us in our senior years, in our growing years, in telling the stories that really reflect our heritage, our diversity, our histories. And I really, really do ask you, again, from your hearts, to see if you can, in this opportunity, in this moment of time, to please continue to support East-West Players. It's been going on for 43 years. And we hope to see that it goes at least 43 more. So I please ask you from the bottom of your hearts to see if you can possibly donate and continue the legacy, this wonderful gift that we can all share together, that we know together, that we support, that we love and we cherish as an institution here in this great nation, East-West Players. So thank you so very much.